I got stuff for you.
Holy moly. I need to get some snakes and release them around my house.
But they love eating people. They love eating kids.
These guys are the scientists of the supernatural, lecturers leaving lessons for inquiring laymen. They are applying the scientific method to a world that baffles science. They are the cryptids of the corn.
Every day that you open your mouth,
I know, right?
I'm more convinced that you're abducted by aliens.
No.
And it just stood up. I mean, it just like kept going and going. And she goes, what the?
These are idiots.
I was laughing reading this because I already knew how you would feel.
Idiot. What part of the story fits your balloon?
Well,
This isn't a UFO. But who else has big black wings and red eyes?
Batman.
Well, Mothman.
Oh, yeah, Mothman.
Well, everyone, I think we know exactly what it is. So say it all with me. It was the sandhill crane.
Would you try it?
No.
You wouldn't eat it?
No.
Why?
Because they're probably toxic. There'd be a lot of poop in my pants. Seen a 6-foot alligator go swinging through the air and slam into a tree. Hello, and welcome back to Cryptids of the Corn podcast. I am the great and powerful mystery.
And I am J Clone 10157.
And today, we're talking about a phantom cat,
Ooh,
an elusive feline predator
wow.
that stalks you at night.
I don't know.
Just keep going on with it. Sorry, this is your first time ever listening to this show. This is not normally what it's like.
No, this is it would be called a Wednesday episode. These come out every Wednesday, and this is just a little catch up on usually they're shorter episodes.
They come out every Wednesday. This is a Wednesday episode. They come out every Wednesday.
Yeah, no, right.
Something like I would say.
Informative information.
Informative information.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of information that's not informative.
That is true. Misinformation.
If you don't believe me, listen to any political debate. It does not matter which side.
Disinformation. Non-information. Oh, crap. It timed out. But today we're going to go. We got some new things to celebrate. We got new Patreon members. We haven't played the buttons in a while.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even see them.
Yeah, it's not good. So we got new Patreon members. Let's see here. We'll start out with Metalcore. How do you say that? Mordecai? I would say Metalcore Mordecai.
You asking me how to read something?
Yeah, it's an odd one. So thanks for joining Metalcore. We got Fat Cat joined. That's just his name, Fat Cat.
We're going to talk about a fat cat today.
I like it. Next, we got Colleen. Welcome, Colleen. And it's not.
Colleen.
I think it's.
Colleen.
You joined Cryptids of the Corn as the Sky Beast. Next was Rachel. I think that's how you say it. Rachel.
I don't know. They both sound great.
Okay. Welcome, Rachel. And last but not least, Brett Del Simone. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but Brett, welcome to the Corn Crew and the Corn Cult, where you get all the extra amenities that involves the Patreon group and the Corn Cult. Like right now, we're doing our D&D campaign.
That's just been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. We've gotten to a lot of mischief, and we may have slain a frogman elder.
You've done bad things.
Well, you know what? He was shaking his wand at me in a way I didn't appreciate, and it looked threatening. And last time a frogman waved his wand at someone, you know what happened? He scared a guy. So that's enough for me.
Shot him to death?
No, I think the wand was the vacuum.
Oh, you're right. That was the 50s, not the 70s.
Yeah, see, just scared him. So I didn't want any of my crew to be scared, so I told someone else to take the first shot.
Wait, no, the frogman was shot to death by a cop. That is the official story.
Right, yeah. Yes.
That was not a joke.
No.
That was not being funny.
He was shot by a cop.
A cop shot them. I think it was two cops shot him.
And then they
13 times.
And they burned the body. And they said it was
incinerated the body at the local animal shelter.
As they claimed it was a giant.
It was a giant tailless iguana. In March in Ohio, running around for a week and a half.
Mm-hmm. It adds up.
They fall out of trees in Florida when it's slightly dips below 70.
When the sun goes down. Oh,
Anyways.
okay, yes.
Now I'm going to try to say this right. It's an Australian thing.
Oh, we're going into the story now?
Yeah. Oh, you go ahead.
All
Talk
right.
about
Well,
it.
we got one more thing on the docket, kind of hot off the presses. Still pretty new.
A to Z Cryptids, my first cryptid encyclopedia, written by me
Mr. E.
and illustrated by Joseph Burke.
Berkey.
I'm sorry. I should have asked you, Joe, how to say it.
Yeah, we should ask. But this is so we list, Mr. E has listed a cryptid from A through Z. Cryptids you may know, cryptids you may never heard of, but this is a book you can read with your kids or your kid can read and kind of introduce them to the idea of cryptids and
Mysterious creatures.
yes, and the mysteries of the world. And it's just a fun thing to do with your kids. An enjoyable story, and all the illustrations done by Joseph are fun and awesome.
Amazing.
And you may even see Mystery and a J clone sneak into a picture or two
Or 18.
or some.
All right, ready for the beast?
The beast. Okay, this cat beast you talked about.
The Gippsland phantom cat.
Ooh.
It's Australian, so I'm definitely not pronouncing it right.
Oh boy.
But it's Gipps land.
Gippsland.
Gippsland.
Yeah, Gippsland.
Gippsland phantom cat. This is a famous one. Legendary cat, the Gippsland phantom cat, often referred to as the Gippsland big cat, is said to be a large panther-like creature that prowls the remote regions of southeastern Australia. Reports for its existence dates back to the early 20th century, with sightings increasing dramatically in the 1970s and continuing to this day. So, just a little science lesson for you guys. How many big cats do you think are native to Australia?
1?
0.
Okay, 0. Not even that one. What was that big
A Thylacolea.
yeah, the big what was that, like mountain cat or something, or cave cat?
No,
What was it?
a marsupial.
Thylacola?
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the big
The big cat-looking creature that would in trees and arc.
oh
Jump
yeah,
down and get
yes. No, I wasn't talking about that. Well, we did an episode on it on Crypts of the Corn, just the big extinct big cat, but they're extinct.
Well, there's Smilodon. Homotherium.
Homotherium, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, there's no cats in Australia.
Okay, darn. Not even in the past?
Not native cats. There's no native cats in Australia.
Right.
No, because marsupials filled all those niches.
Oh, okay, duh. Okay, makes
'Cause that's
sense.
like Thylacolea was a giant marsupial tiger.
From Ark that's hanging from the trees, just
Yeah.
like waiting.
But that's what they took, like the big cat niche. And
Okay.
there were several others. But yeah, so in the early 20th century, that's kind of where like the UK started having a bunch of these big cat sightings and all that. But yeah, so this cat, often referred to as the Gippsland big cat, is a large panther-like creature that prowls in this remote region. Reports of existence, like I said, date back to the 20th century, but the 1970s into modern day is the big part. It is almost always described as being sleek, black, or at least extremely dark in color. Feline. Large, much larger than a domestic cat, with glowing eyes and a powerful predatory presence. So people, when they see this thing, are absolutely frightened. And these are Australians.
Right, yeah.
Right? This isn't like somebody in Ohio.
No.
These are Australians. I can't do it in Australia next time, but I jumped a crocodile to get here, and this thing scared me.
Just pretend you're Steve Irwin. You
I
can do
can't
it.
do it.
No, yeah.
I can do the motions. I can't do the voice.
The motions, the Australian motions, or the Steve Irwin?
The Steve Irwin motions.
Okay.
No, like, because he's always like moving like a crab.
Accurate.
Theories of its origin are all around. Some believe it's a descendant of a big cat brought to Australia by American soldiers during World War II as a mascot that was released into the wild.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
It happened.
Really?
Yes.
We released mascots?
No. They had mascots. And then sometimes you
They would escape.
have a black jaguar as a mascot.
Right, okay.
And you're dragging it around on a chain. Then it gets away.
For what reasons?
Because people have been doing this since day one.
Okay, fair enough.
I've started rewatching Tiger King recently. Love it.
So good, ain't it?
Yeah. Especially, he just got sentenced again, which is not getting out until 2036.
Oh, man. Justice for Joe. It's funny, though, rewatching it.
I think he does I think it's like $300 an hour to give him a call and for him to come on your podcast. Anybody wants to donate to us, we'll interview Joe.
Oh, I would love that.
I'm not paying for it, though.
I'll help.
But yeah, that's one thought. There was a U.S. soldier's basically mascot they released. Others suggest it could be a surviving population of Thyocolias, which is also known as the marsupial lions, prehistoric predators that once roamed the continent. But yeah, so let's talk about some sightings. Over the decades, numerous sightings of this cat have been reported, often accompanied by extremely eerie details and other unexpected phenomena. So this cat is rarely alone, which is very, very different than the American black cat phenomena, or even the UK black cat phenomena, where it's normally just a big black cat.
And that's it.
Like, we're talking like mountain lion, I think, at least here in America, if I say a big black cat, people automatically, well, it's a really chunky house cat. No, we're talking like a 400-pound animal that eats,
like a black mountain lion.
Yeah, like a black mountain lion. A big cat. But yeah, so often reports, but we don't really have that associated with it. Sometimes it happens in the U.S. I'm trying to think of there was a cat. Oh, I can't think of it. But yeah, sometimes there are, historic black cats around weird things and that kind of stuff. But this cat, the Gippsland phantom cat, seems to almost always be accompanied by other weird phenomena.
Oh, okay.
It's not a single run thing. A 1970s wave. This was a huge surge of sightings occurring in Gippsland, with farmers reporting dozens and dozens of livestock attacks, extremely strange tracks. One farmer claimed to see this extremely large black cat dragging a sheep off in the bushes, leaving behind deep claw marks in the trail of blood.
Ooh, okay. That's not good.
But no, it was carrying the sheep.
Yeah.
It wasn't dragging the sheep like even a lion would. A lion could carry sheep around, or a tiger could. But like a mountain lion or whatever, they're going to drag it. And this thing was had it up.
Okay.
There's a super famous 1990s photo in the photograph. If you guys just Google it, it'll come up immediately. It's a big black cat.
That they found in the photo?
Yeah, there's arguments. So let me read this and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
In the 1990s, the photo surfaced showing a large black feline stalking in the bushes. Skeptics dismiss it as a hoax or just a house cat. Believers, though, hail it as the first concrete evidence of the phantom cat's existence. Now, for everybody at home, if you wanted to tell in a photo, if there's no scale referencing for a cat, specifically a cat, a predatory big cat versus a house cat, which that may sound goofy, but if there's no scale in the picture, they do kind of look similar. The first things you look at is tail length, the curve of the tail, and the tail thickness.
Okay.
It's all about the tail.
And you're talking tail length in proportion to the body.
The body. They almost always, depending on the species, but almost always, black panthers or jaguars, leopards, these animals that can be black, have extremely thick, almost baseball bat-like tails. They'll have a gentle curve to them, and they almost always hang either straight behind them or down. They don't really curl up like a house cat. They can if they're like goofing around, but when they're walking, they're using it as balance. That's the point of it.
Right.
And they're extremely long. They're almost as long or longer than the body.
Than the actual whole body, yeah.
With house cats, are shorter, thinner, and can do all kinds of crazy stuff with their tail.
Oh, yeah.
So when you look at this photo, you make your own decision, knowing that information, whether it's a real, big black cat or not. All I know is there is a black cat in this photo in a field.
Okay, fair enough. It's there. Something's
Whether
there.
it's 13 pounds or 1,300 pounds, you guys decide.
Gotcha.
Modern day encounters, tons. In recent years, sightings have still continued, with everything from hikers from all over the world seeing a big black cat, including a group that just thought it was a panther from another part of the world. They're like, well, we have big cats. They have big cats here.
Right, in Australia.
Don't.
Yeah. Now, did any of the descriptions, did they talk about its tail?
Just it's a big cat.
Okay.
Not in particular that. Anyways.
Okay.
Farmers, a lot of farmers are still reporting these guys with decimating livestock. And then motorists have a lot of close encounters, seeing it either run into the road, eating something on the side of the road, that kind of thing. In 2018, a family in Gippsland claimed to see a panther-like creature crossing the road at night, its eyes reflecting the car's headlights. So they got a good view of it.
And that's eye shine, right?
Yeah. Despite these accounts, concrete evidence such as a clear photograph, DNA, or a carcass remain elusive, adding to the creature's mystique. And if you're a long-time listener to the show, you learn that we don't find bodies of big animals, of predators. You just don't find them. Whether it's a bear, a mountain lion, even wolves that live in large groups, you don't find a wolf skull. You don't find a wolf corpse unless you hit it with your car.
Right, yeah.
You don't find it.
That you were the cause of death.
Yeah. there's a lot of skepticism and scientific, stuff with it. Its skeptics argue that the Gippsland phantom cat is likely a case of misidentification, with it being nothing more than large feral cats, which can grow significantly larger than domestic cats due to the abundant prey and the lack of predators in Australia, and are often cited as the most plausible explanation.
Okay.
You think it's just a big house cat?
Well, no.
This is just one, and I want to
big
make this
house
very
cat?
clear.
No.
I want to make this very clear. This is just one of Australia's black cats.
Okay. So it's
This is a specific black cat. Like, Momo is a specific Bigfoot
okay.
or Bigfoot entity.
It's the black cat for this specific region
Yes,
of Australia.
this area.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just a famous one. It's just got a name.
Mhm.
It had enough sightings, enough encounter. It has a name.
Mhm.
But yeah. So the phenomenon goes way, way past this area. All over Australia. So you don't think it could just be a big cat,
Like the house cat.
a big house cat?
No.
But there's no predators and there's a lot of food.
Yeah, but
It's destroying the outback wilderness.
but we know how big house cats they top out.
The biggest house cat I've seen used to be my neighbor's cat. I thought he was dead constantly, but he was like Garfield. He was big because he was fat.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've seen big ones where they're like, I forget who it was, had like I think it was mixed with something else.
Oh, that, oh gosh, what's the giant cats that look like house cats that'll kill you?
You're right. Oh, we just seen them at the zoo, didn't we? No, those are different.
Those are sand cats.
Yeah. Those look like little house cats, but
they will kill you.
Yeah, they will kill you. I don't remember, but someone had when I seen it.
Yeah, there's that famous phone, like, to the call of the police where they're like, it's a cat. Like, you don't understand. He's ripping the door down.
Yeah.
My wife actually kicked him, and he's trying to kill us.
Cats are scary. Even house cats
Now
can
I
be.
can't. Now it's gonna bug me.
But either way, that was the biggest thing I've ever seen. And even then, it's not like it's not even the size of a small dog.
No.
Cats just aren't big. Or house cats, sorry. House cats just aren't big. So, yeah, I'm just going to say it's not a famous house cat with gigantism that's figured out.
So there's a breed of house cat called the giant house cat.
Uh-huh.
And they vary in size, but they weigh typically 20 to 25 pounds.
Mm-hmm. My friend had a cat called, what was it, Butter? Oh.
Maine Coon.
The Mancoon, yes. Mancoon cats, yes. Mancoon.
All right.
All right.
Other possibilities include escaped exotic pets, which is a huge one.
That one's probably more likely.
That's what it is, in my opinion.
Yes.
That it was pets, and you don't know that's how the UK got theirs. That's how we got ours.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm. The exotic animal trade, especially back in this time.
I just seen somebody recently picked up the hyena mantle.
What do you mean?
How we talked about North American hyenas.
Yeah.
Somebody else was just presenting all that information.
Oh, really?
So good for them. Somebody else is talking about it.
Good deal.
But yeah, no, it's exciting. But yeah, if you don't know that, that's how hyenas got here. Is we brought them here and they can survive here.
Mm-hmm. They used to be here back in the day.
So that's what I think happened. Australia was no stranger. There's the largest privately owned herd of giraffes is in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I don't think so.
There's a video of it. It looks like you're going to Jurassic Park. Like there's just this massive fence and this gate with this concrete channel that is just big enough to fit a car. And you drive into it and there's like 3 sets of gates inside and you get inside and once you pull in, there's all kinds of African megafauna, but then you just see this like 12 giraffes walking by.
That's so awesome.
They have all this stuff so the giraffes can't get out because they're curious.
Yeah, I bet. Giraffes are so cool. We just went to the zoo and I fed the giraffes. Trick is, if you ever feed a giraffe, Mr. Joel Thomas taught me this trick, and it worked like a charm. We fed them like big, leaves of lettuce, and don't hold it right in front of their face. Hold it above their head.
That's how they like to eat.
And they stick their tongue. They'll wrap their tongue out around the whole thing. You get the full experience. It's pretty wild. First time I fed a giraffe.
Other people blame this was just an optical illusion caused by low light and fear.
Yes.
This is the same scientist the same janitor that taught the science class in Point Pleasant.
Yes, this was just a balloon, the Mothman.
It happened to be a balloon.
Yeah, we did the experiments last week. I know exactly what this is.
However, believers point to the constant descriptions of eyewitnesses and the sheer number of sightings is evidence that there's something else going on here that's more substantial. Some cryptozoologists says the phantom cat could be a new or undocumented species that just may be a piece of Australia's environment. that it's just, a cryptic species that's always been here. Whether it isn't, a previously thought extinct Thylacolea, or it's Tasmanian or tigers. Maybe they had a black morph. We killed all the yellow ones, and the black ones are the ones that
survived it, yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts there. It could just be something else that's just very cryptic.
Like a fossa animal. Remember that?
Fusas.
The fusas?
Yeah.
Now, do they have tails?
Yeah, big, thick tails. But they're remember, they live in trees.
Ah, dang. Because that's what I was thinking earlier when you said, okay.
But they're not that big.
Yeah, true. They're bigger than house cats.
Not very much.
Really? Okay. In my head,
they're Madagascar's biggest natural carnivore.
True.
They're not that big.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Length, 2 to 4 feet. 2.4 feet, sorry. Not 2 to 4.
That's a big cat. Like a big house cat.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Not a big cat.
Oh, about 28 to 31 inches.
Yeah, not very big.
That's not big at all. Dang. All right.
You could take a Foos in a fight.
Oh, you think so?
As long as it didn't get to your throat.
Yeah?
If it got to your throat, you're done.
I probably wouldn't like. I wouldn't like to fight it.
No, it's going to rip you apart.
I think I'd rather take on an ostrich.
Okay.
It's just.
I think you have a better chance with a Fusa.
Probably, but
just pin it.
That's the thing. You just got to pin it. The ostrich just got to grab that neck.
Yeah.
Telling you, I'm just going to get it.
But yeah, so let's talk about some cultural impact of this. The Gippsland phantom cat has become a staple of Australian folklore, inspiring dozens of books, documentaries, and even a local festival. It has captured the imagination and storytellers in adventures, becoming a symbol of the untamed wilderness and the mysteries that still lie within Australia itself.
Wow.
For locals, the phantom cat is more than just a legend. It's a part of their identity. Stories of these creatures are passed down through generations, blending fact and fiction, but with a rich tapestry of folklore mixed in. Phantom cat has also become quite a big tourist attraction, drawing eager visitors to catch a glimpse of the elusive predator.
Okay.
There's a mix of hodaggy, Bigfooty, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Where the people, some of these towns really get behind it.
So, is it real? Are there real sightings?
Yeah. There was real sightings way before this.
Okay, just
this
making
is
sure.
more modern stuff.
I didn't know. Okay.
Think Mothman, right?
Yes.
So 70s, same thing. 70s,
Oh,
60s,
fair,
70s,
yeah.
Mothman was big for the sightings. It trickled out, but then the town kind of, made a festival around it, make it an idea. It's real in my opinion. The sightings are real.
Gotcha.
But the sightings now, I think you would have to go through a little more with a fine-tooth comb, because everybody wants to see it.
Right, exactly, yeah.
But in the 70s, when hundreds of people were seeing it, and it was killing livestock, and there were tracks and newspapers and all this stuff, it wasn't a hoax. It wasn't, it wasn't fake. Now, I could see a little bit more of
there's a more potential
the tourist aspect of being like, oh, I seen something.
Mm-hmm.
Wanting to see it, wanting really bad. Like the people that maybe still see Mothman every once in a while. Is it that you've seen a real Mothman, or is it you wanted to see Mothman so bad that any owl that flew by?
Same thing with Bigfoot too.
Same thing with Bigfoot, 100 times.
Gosh, yeah.
But I don't know.
You just got to see a shadow in the woods and take a picture of it, and then say, "That was a Bigfoot back there staring right at me."
But yeah, so that's been the Gippsland. I said it right, but now Gippsland phantom cat.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So you think it's just like we have around here, and we have farmers, our neighbors, see the big black cats walking around the farm fields.
I'm adamant that it's probably a released or a small population of released animals, where it is panthers, which American panthers, cougars, mountain lions, they're all the same. They very, very few of them are melanistic. It's very, very rare. So melanistic for everybody at home is the all black gene, where they're just the really dark animals. Where you have jaguars of South Central and North America.
Oh, okay.
Because now I think we're up to 8 in Arizona back or something like that.
8 individuals?
Yeah.
All right.
They have them on trail cameras with their markings like fingerprints.
All right.
It's 8 or 9, mostly males, which makes sense. If everybody didn't know, big cats, we've talked about it a lot, but big cats, the female kids will almost always stay with their territories touching their mom's territory. They may still, later in life, still have connections with their mother. Male cubs will go, depending on the species, hundreds and hundreds of miles away in their first year away from their mom.
Set up a new
So that
territory.
would make sense why most of the ones in Arizona that are coming back out of Mexico and stuff like that are males.
Exploring.
'Cause those are the ones that go the furthest in the first couple of years. Females will follow and all that, expanding territory. But they used to be native, arguably all the way up to Ohio.
We'll see. We'll bring them back.
Yeah, and there's arguments with that. There are plenty of biologists that believe that. There are plenty of biologists that don't think so. But if you look at a lot of the megafaunal community that was up here, it would make sense they were here. But jaguars have almost 50% of their cubs come out melanistic or black. So there would not be a population of all black cats. But why they believe they do this is so that one cub, basically, they have two cubs, one's black, one's yellow. One hunts during the day, one hunts during the night. They're not co-competing.
Right.
So you can have more jaguars hunting
different food sources.
Yeah, and not stacked on top of each other. So there may be yellow ones in Australia too. You just don't see them during the day because they blend in with the plant life.
Right, yeah.
But the black ones, stick out more at the plant life. They're seen probably only when they get pushed out of somewhere or...
Well, I was going to say, since it's Australia, maybe the black ones are out during the day and then the yellow ones are out during the night. It's flipped, because it's Australia.
Oh, it's upside down.
So they're all even they're screwed up. That's why you only see the black ones, because no one's out at night looking for a big yellow cat.
I think leopards can be melanistic too. I think it's just, again, rare.
Rare, yeah. Well, everything can be, right?
Anything can be. I'm talking about documentable.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like mountain lions, it's, I think, only been witnessed maybe once or twice, if that.
Okay. That'd be wild seeing that.
Jaguars, there's tons and tons. If you see a big black cat in a zoo,
it's probably a jaguar.
9 times out of 10 it's a jaguar.
Yeah.
Just because they have so many black cubs.
So what's the difference between that and a puma?
A puma is a mountain lion.
Okay, it's just a different name for it.
Yeah, so pumas, so here's the thing is, pumas and jaguars are ubiquitously native across the Americas.
Okay.
There are pumas in the southern tip of South America.
Okay.
It's the same, arguably the same species that's on the northern tip of North America.
Wow, okay.
Jaguars just do the same thing. They were competing for the same resources with pumas.
Okay.
Or mountain lions or cougars. It's just regional names for the same animal.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all the same. Pumas are all the same.
Okay.
Generally speaking, pumas, mountain lions, cougars, whatever, generally prefer mountain and colder regions, heavily forested, that kind of stuff. And your jaguars probably were where they like the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So jaguars are probably native to Florida they probably ran Florida before the mountain lion did. Now that's the Florida panther.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is just the regional name for the mountain lion that lives in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a lot smaller than the rest of the mountain lions. Genetically, they're not any different. They're still part of the... So that's a thought that after the jaguar went extinct, because when America was settled, that was like, with the wolves and bears, enemy number one on this side of the country.
Yeah.
So they just wiped them out.
Gotcha.
And they were just a lot better at killing them than mountain lions. I mean, mountain lions, modern people don't understand that mountain lions were just right there too. The needle was pushed in the red for mountain lions, that they were almost out. They were almost extinct.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Ohio, people don't realize turkeys were extinct.
That's nuts.
White-tailed deer were almost extinct.
And that's even more nuts.
When we take it for granted now, driving around Ohio and seeing this.
Shoot, I can't even drive home without...
Almost hitting one.
Oh, yeah.
They were almost extinct. The bison are gone. The elk are gone.
Mm-hmm.
So to have, these animals that we take for granted now, were almost like our turkey species is 100% extinct.
Really?
Yeah, they went out west and brought them back over.
Oh, okay.
So technically it's the Rocky Mountain turkey. Like the Appalachian elk is gone. That species of elk is gone.
Wow.
They're Rocky Mountain elks that they went over and brought them back and started
over here.
reintroducing them. That's why they don't do quite as good. That's because they are not adapted. There was the plains bison is all we got left. There was a mountain bison.
Wasn't there a woodland bison or no?
That was Europe.
That's right.
But yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Where much narrower bodies, still big animals, but much narrower bodies. They were developed to go into smaller areas.
Yep.
Like if you look at moose, moose go into forest, but they're aquatic. That's why their antlers are so wide, is they don't like going into closed spaces.
Oh, okay.
And you look at elk that do more closed spaces, their rack is still huge, but more over top of their body.
Yeah, more vertical.
So generally, if their shoulders fit into an area, they'll probably fit their whole body into an area. Generally. Okay. But you can have, individual characteristics of that. So I guess I said all that just to show that these animals are adaptable. They can be hidden forever. So if the mountain lion almost went extinct, and we thought that the jaguar went extinct, the mountain lion the jaguar could still be here. That could be our black cat sightings.
Mhm.
They could have been brought everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was several mascots. That mascot thing, like the bear that was in World War II.
No.
Yeah, there was a bear that they had trained to load mortars.
That's pretty
A
awesome.
big
But
brown bear.
that's
I can't remember
why.
because it was like a pet bear somebody had that did stuff for the farm, and it was war, and they trained him. You can find pictures of this. He would load these mortar shells, weigh a ton,
Yeah.
so he just went whoa and flipped these mortar shells in to be fired.
Dang. That's pretty awesome.
He liked. I think he was Russian because he liked vodka a lot.
That's a good farmhand.
Is it
If he can do that, yeah.
until he's not happy?
Well, I mean, you can't
They
keep
probably were keeping him drunk
the whole,
24/7.
yeah. So that would probably keep him happy.
Just simple. But yeah, so this has been the Gippsland Phantom Cat.
Interesting one.
A really awesome Australian story. This is a festival I'd love to go to.
In Australia,
Mm-hmm.
Fly Down Under.
Yeah, hey, mate, have us as speakers if you're listening.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Send this to the people that run it.
yep. We'll come down for the Gippsland Festival.
Mm-hmm. All right, I've been the Great and Powerful Mystery.
And I've been J-Clone 10157.
We'll catch you next week, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys, thank you for listening to Cryptids the Corn podcast. Remember, the best way to support the show is share it with a friend. But if you are craving more of the J clones
And more from Mr. E.
there's always extra content on Patreon.
And our paid member space on cryptidsofthecorn.com.
We'll catch you next time with more exciting, fun, and informative information. Bye.